Guys, guess what? The time is nigh. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, this is one of the biggest things that's ever happened to me. Because this is two people that I admire very much. I'm a big fan of their podcast. And when I wrote to them and asked, would you like maybe to come on my Twitch stream and have an interview? And when they said yes, my mouth went, what? I'm going to be interviewing these two people? Because yes, they are sitting and waiting. They are coming right now, live from the channel where they live in their beer. Here they are, Party Pixlar! Robin
What's
and
up?
Philippa!
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
This is unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm sitting with them. I'm sitting at home with Party Pixlar. I can't believe it. This is unbelievable.
What a warm welcome.
The pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. You can understand. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm sitting here talking to you with all the streamers. It's great.
Yeah, it feels really great.
Yes.
It feels really great to be on here. It's we rarely do video interviews, so this is
And
probably
especially
the
live.
first one. Yeah, especially live ones. You should see how much stuff we edit out of the episodes.
Yes,
that
very much.
that don't make it to the air. So
A bit nervous,
Yep.
I would say.
yeah,
You don't have to,
Like this.
You don't have to be nervous at all. You don't have to be nervous at all. This stream is about you guys. So, are you ready?
yeah.
Yes,
Let's go.
I think so.
Let's go.
Let's go.
with the questions. And the first one is pretty simple and it's pretty easy. We're gonna begin with asking, who are you guys? Who are Robin and Philippa?
We are a married couple from Stockholm, and we have a podcast where we discuss video games, movies, especially horror movies, music, retro culture, and nerdy stuff. And we've been doing this since 2013.
Yeah, it's a long-going show.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, we have our main focus on like video games, especially retro games, but also we like to touch on stuff that that kind of it's in the same like cultural sphere, like horror movies and music and stuff like that. So the only thing that we really haven't touched upon is like trading cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yet, though. But,
Just because we don't know anything about it.
don't say that. I have some. I knew a thing or two about the Pokemon
do?
trading card game. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Maybe we can talk a little
I hope that was it. But yeah, sure.
And educate me.
Yeah.
No
Good.
problem. I'm a big TCG guy myself, but I usually play Lorcana, the
Yeah.
Disney TCG game. So I'm not that big of a Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but if you would ask me like Magic the Gathering, I'm the wrong guy. I don't know anything about that. So
Yeah, me neither.
ask someone else, but not me. But as you said, gaming culture and especially retro culture is something that we
Yeah.
hear,
Yes.
we hear you talk about almost every week. But if we go back, to your childhood a little bit, how did it look like?
Yeah.
Because somewhere this fascination about gaming must have started somewhere, and it has to come from the childhood.
Yeah. I'm born in 87, so I'm really old compared to a lot of our listeners and the viewers and stuff. But it all started out maybe around 1990 or something, 89 or 90, and I got my cousin's old Atari system with a lot of games. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't really know what it was. But maybe like a year later, I got my Nintendo. The 8-bit one, and I got the first 2 Mega Man games, and that's kind of what it started from for me, playing like Mega Man 2, the first Castlevania game, Russian Attack. Those games had like a huge impact on me, and I never really looked back. I just kept going. I had like a period when I was like maybe 13 or something when I didn't play that much, but besides that, it all started with the old Nintendo. and the Mega Man and Castlevania games. Those games are like deep within my heart. So yeah. And I think you're like a bit
my
bit
backstory
younger.
is a bit different. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, so I grew up watching my older siblings play video games, and I was very fascinated by it from the start. I remember we had the NES game, of course, and we had like a modified PlayStation 1 console, so you could, play all kinds of different games. And the PlayStation 1 is my favorite console,
There we
so
go.
I remember we had
There we go.
Yes.
Best console of all time.
I can actually agree on that one.
Yeah,
The
I'm
first
a
PlayStation is
totally Sony fangirl.
Yeah.
When we had like Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Tomb Raider was my go-to heroine when I was a kid, and
Have you seen
Crash
the new
Bandicoot.
pictures of Sophie Turner?
Yeah,
as, Lara
I saw that.
Yeah.
She looks
and
stunning.
Yeah, I think so. It's very faithful to the original games, and I saw people were commentating like, no, it's not true to the original. And people commented like, what are you missing? Is the big polygon things. I think it will be very good. So PlayStation 1 is my go-to, from my childhood.
Wonderful
would say.
figure. From another Sony fan to you as a Sony fan, because I am a big Sony fan myself. Jimstrom85, good evening Vera and our lovely pair of pixels. Hello Jimstrom85 and welcome to the stream. If you have any questions for Par E Pixlar, you are more than welcome to ask them away. But then also, the first memory of video game. Let us go back to, the first memory, when you first saw a video game for the first time. What hooked you on it? What was the special kind of game, etc.?
I have a very special memory, and it wasn't really necessarily the first memory of video games, but I remember the first time I was like really blown away by a video game, and that was when my neighbors, back in the day you could actually rent video game consoles from your local store. You could go there and you paid like 100 crowns, and then you got a Super Nintendo with a game, and you could take it home and play it. And I remember my neighbors, we had like a barbecue or something, and my neighbors had just rented like the Super Nintendo, like the first week after the release of the Super Nintendo. And I came into the room while they were playing Street Fighter 2, and I was like, oh my god, a video game that it can't look this good. It should be illegal. It looks so freaking good. And I was like totally amazed by the graphics, and I was like, it's never gonna get better than this. This is the video game of the ages. It will never be as good looking as this game. I was of course wrong, but that is like the oldest memory of me, and that, I remember the impact that game had on me when it came to I was completely blown away by it. The graphics and the music and the characters and the whole thing. It was like a movie but cooler in some way.
I think we all have like a memory of that, like of the first video game that blew us away. That really was like, what was that? So that was not a game. That was an experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it's hard to pick out the first one because I basically grew up with video games like all the time, but I have like a vivid memory. I've talked about it in the podcast as well, when my sister forced me to play Resident Evil 2 in the upstairs at the police house, and she had like all the weapons, and she had a grenade launcher, and she pushed me and the controller like, you have to do this, just press the button, it's just one button, do it. And I couldn't. I was terrified of that walking zombie that came toward me. I was so terrified, and that is a very vivid memory for me. And I got revenge on that zombie later in life.
I'm actually surprised that you say Resident Evil, because I think that your earliest memories should be the horrible music from the game Rad Gravity. on
Yes.
the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Or Swagman.
Swagman also, yeah, that's also a horrible game.
Yeah, but when I grew up, I discovered World of Warcraft, and that was my hallelujah moment. I didn't think video games or PC games could get any better than that. That was a eureka moment for me to walk around in Azeroth. I will forever hold that memory in my heart.
You still play today?
No, I don't. I stopped playing like 8 years ago when we got our daughter.
Yeah.
I tried playing when I was pregnant with her, but I
You couldn't
quit.
reach the keyboard because you were pregnant.
Yeah. No, but I very quickly found out that I was getting too old.
Yeah,
I hadn't
tell that
played.
story. Tell that story about the kids.
Yeah, I was sitting there, very pregnant, trying to keep up with the kids. I hadn't played in a couple of years, and I ended up like in a raid or something, and these kids that I was playing with, they were asking me to do a couple of things, and I had no idea what they were talking about. I've always played like a warlock, and they told me to do things, and I didn't know, and I panicked, so I just ran. I just Hearthstone, just get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
And then I'm too old for this. It's been too long.
I know that feeling. Yeah, like when you're too old.
Yes.
Like when I was a big Counter-Strike player back in the day, and when I jumped on there, I heard a 12-year-old, haha, I owned you. How old are you? 12. I'm like, okay, I'm getting too old for this now. We have DK148. Oh, isn't it the world's best Robin and Philippa? Hello, DK148, and also thank for the follow. You will be in my heart. Remember that. We are right now interviewing, or I am right now interviewing Par I Pixlar, Robin and Philippa. If you have any questions for them, just write it out in the chat and I will ask them to it later. So, well, now it's time to talk about something that is close to, I think, all of our three's heart, really. And that is, of course, the podcast Par I Pixlar. A podcast you two started. But what is, maybe for someone in here who doesn't know what it is, what is Par I Pixlar?
Should you take that one or should I?
Par I Pixlar is just our average discussion that we just happen to record. No, but it's pretty much that.
That's how it started, at least.
Robin, he wanted so badly to start a podcast about video games, and he was, thinking about who he should have it with. And at first, he wanted to do it with his brother. I'm sorry, maybe you want to take this.
No, I can fill in the blanks here. I listened to a lot of podcasts myself, and I was working at this place where I could basically have headphones on for 8 hours a day, and I was like listening to a lot of the podcasts out there doing video game stuff. And to be completely honest, I love some of them, but some of them were really like bad. So I was like, I can do this way better than them. So I just like, I was like, I should do this with my brother. He's also like a huge video game collector, a retro game enthusiast. But I was like, maybe I should do it with my wife. And that's how it really started. And it has kept going since then. It's like, it's 13, almost 14 years later now.
Yeah, we used to say that Par I Pixlar is our first child because it's. I know it sounds silly, but the first episode is actually on the day 1 year older than our firstborn.
Yeah, like exactly on the same date. So
that is
it's really weird.
Adorable.
Yeah.
That is so adorable.
Coincidence.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
but the show is maybe.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been we love doing the show, and we still do, even though like maybe we don't have as much time nowadays, as we had before we had our kids and
Yeah.
stuff. Nowadays, you do full-time job, I have full-time job, and I also like a side job, and 2 kids and activities and music stuff. And
Yeah.
so we're still trying to keep up and release episodes, but sometimes you have to wait like a few more weeks for an episode. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
sitting at
we've
home and like, when
always-
comes the next episode? When?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
know.
sorry.
I want to know. I'm sitting like every
course,
Friday, like,
yeah.
no new episode. Okay, what am I gonna do today then? Well, nothing, I guess.
just sit at home.
yeah.
Yeah, just sit,
Waiting.
Just sit at
Yeah.
home waiting.
But that's basically like the origin of the show, and it's been almost 14 years and a little bit
13.
over 13 years maybe, and a bit over 200 episodes
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
Big
but,
applause for that. Do you hear that, guys? 200 episodes of Pod in
Yes.
Pixlar, and you can listen to it right now on Spotify if you want
Yeah.
to. Well,
the last maybe 30 episodes are on Spotify. I haven't had the time to upload the old episodes, but they're out there. You can just like Google or check out another podcast app. They're out there. So
And also, guys,
yeah.
don't forget to become a Patreon also. I myself is a Patreon also. Don't forget to be a Patreon and sponsor Spar i Pixlar. You're doing a good work so we can get more
Yeah.
episodes.
yeah,
But-
and we also have like some exclusive content. And basically, it's because we like to talk about music and to have a podcast and play music and put it on Spotify. I mean, it will be immediately taken down
Yeah.
because of like copyright issues and stuff. Even though, but so that's why we have it on the Patreon because it's a lot easier to manage and still. I mean, it's a fair use thing. We have like it's okay to play music in the show, but you have to. Yeah, it's so much worse to have it on
Yeah.
Spotify and have to work around everything there. So basically, just keep it on Patreon, and it's also
Yeah.
fun to have something exclusive to offer to all the generous people out there. So
Yes.
Did you hear it, guys? If you want the real music, Patreon it is. DK148, Robin, your sweater, it's amazing. Yes, it is.
oh, thank you.
It
Just
is
some
amazing.
shameless promotion for my band. So but that's
is
what I was
correct.
wearing today. So it's just a pure coincidence. I'm
Just
not
happened.
gonna lie, just happened.
That is great. I have to actually come and see you play sometime, actually, because
Yeah, you really should. You really
yeah,
should.
I really should. Yeah, I really should. But we're gonna go back now to the first time I saw you guys, because guess what? It was not part of Pixlar. It was from a video from another gaming channel called Gaming Grannar.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, wow.
you were on that show as
Yeah.
gaming collectors Robin and Filippa. And
Yeah.
there was just something with me be like, these two are lovely. Like, I love them. And you actually had an 8-bit boxed Felix the Cat game, if I don't...
Yeah, it's up here somewhere in
It's
the
up there still.
Nintendo shelf.
And back in the day, I had watched Angry Video Game Nerds and stuff like that, and was be like, "Oh, the Felix the Cat game, that's a very rare game." I'd be, "Okay,
Yeah.
these two means business because they have a very rare game. So these are the real deal right here." So, but tell me about the collection of video games, because I myself is a collector of video games also.
Yeah.
When did that sort of interest start?
I think for me it started before we met, right?
Yeah, but you didn't have a huge collection.
No, I was like starting to collect
Yes.
again when like, right before we started to date and stuff.
You had like one bookshelf of
Yeah.
a couple of games.
But it all started basically around, I guess, the PlayStation 2 era or something. And I was like, man, I wish I hadn't had sold my old Super Nintendo, because I want to play Mega Man X right now. So that's when it began. And I was like, back in the day, you could actually buy games from the Swedish eBay called Tradera. You could actually buy games at decent prices. So I started to buy PS2 games, but I also started to buy every game that I had owned as a child, and every game that I really wanted to play as a child but hadn't had the opportunity. I'd made like a big list of all the games, and I started to buy them one after all. So, and back in the day, you could still actually buy, like I said, buy games from Tradera on like decent prices because the charts hadn't really gone up yet. Nowadays, you have to pay like super much for some games, but like 20 years ago or something, it was rather cheap actually. You could buy stuff like complete in box games for like 200 crowns. So I used up all my salary from work buying the games that I had as a child, and like I said, the games that I wanted to play as a child, and it just spiraled downwards from there.
And I remember you got like 6 big boxes of NES games from your brother. And then you just figured out, well, this was fun. Let's continue.
And that's a great example. That's a great example because I bought the games when we had just met, kind of. I bought it was actually 4 boxes, but it was big boxes full of Nintendo games, complete in box. 4 boxes for 4,000 crowns.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was what it was like 15 years ago. So, but now I'm holding on to them, and they have peaked in value. So, and they're still going up. So,
but that's really how it was, because I remember myself back in the day in 2005. I started to watch Angry Video Game Nerd, and retro gaming wasn't a thing back then. So it was just funny watching those videos. But you could see somewhere like, okay, this guy has started something, like something is about to happen here, and it just took maybe 5 years. And all of those games were ridiculously expensive to buy. And that's where I started collecting. So I was like, well, we got to begin somewhere. So I mean, let's take all the cheap ones and let's take the big ones later. Yeah.
But you have also added to our collection, games
course.
that you played as a child and stuff.
I mean, when it comes to collecting video games, we will buy things that are either rare, or if it's a game that we want to play. We won't buy whatever,
But if we find a game at a flea market, we buy it.
We do?
Almost every time.
Okay, we do.
Yeah.
Even if you own the game, or is it...
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I have like 8 Crocs, so maybe...
and we've made some ridiculous... we have found some really ridiculous stuff. For super cheap. It's been...
Robin had a work colleague who... she had
you shouldn't really say this on the air, but okay, fine. Let's go.
She had a
now it's out there.
bag.
You have to tell us. You have to tell us. I have to know.
We have told it in the podcast anyway. So
She had a paper bag full of video games, and Robin didn't even look at it, and she was like, "I want the 100 crowns." And he was like, okay, whatever is in there, it's worth 100 crowns. And he didn't, unpack it until he came home. And then...
Yeah, because it was sort of like a rush. She was going away for a long trip. And I was like, oh, you have to bring your games tomorrow before you go on this long trip. And she was like, I almost forgot. And she handed me the bag, and I was like giving her 100 crowns. And I'll see you later.
And then what do you find when you come home?
Yeah, in the bottom of that bag was the Mr. Gimmick cartridge.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I felt like an asshole, and I haven't had contact with her since, because she moved away, and I haven't really had the opportunity to reach out.
She wasn't a video game collector or anything. She didn't know anything about video games.
Yeah.
But that's something called, it's a part of the game, because
probably yes.
You have to be lucky sometime.
Exactly.
That's the way game chasing goes.
Yeah.
I have one of those confessions myself, because I bought a game. It's called Chrono Trigger.
An amazing game.
Full box, mint, with the game and everything. I was like, what do you want for this? And he said, maybe 500. I was like, Okay, yeah.
No-brainer.
I gave him the 500 and then I just run away. But don't look back, run. Just run home.
Run.
A smile on your face.
Lock the door and be like, oh my god, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
amazing game that is. That's a really amazing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is one of my absolute favorites. It's up here in the shelf.
Yeah,
Resnorhuve, games aren't that expensive. Just bought a good one for 900. Are you maybe talking about this game that I have right here? Because you have just bought one of my games. It's Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo in a very good condition. Thank you so much for buying that game for me, because I'm no longer needed for my collection. Because that game has given me headaches so many times, so I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We can relate to that.
Yeah.
That game is like nowadays. I don't have the patience to play hard games. That's a confession.
No, me either.
I don't have the time or the patience to and I see people like play Dark Souls and shit, and I'm like, I'm not gonna play this because I don't have the time or the patience to do this.
We're too bad.
I suck too much at video games to play.
Elden Ring was good. Elden Ring was good, and I didn't find it that hard. But things like Dark Souls, I was like, nope, never. I'm not gonna touch that. And all of those like 8-bit booted game that people have done, like
Yes.
I'm like, oh, this is so hard. Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why torture us? I just want to have fun.
Exactly. Painless. Smooth.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that I play some video games on very easy. I'm not ashamed to say that, you know. I'm not necessarily looking for a challenge when I play a video game. I want an experience and necessarily not a challenge. It all depends on the game.
I usually play games on very easy first, because what I'm looking for in a video game is a story.
Yeah,
And,
sure.
I recently just played one of the best games I've ever played. It's called Claire Obscure Expedition.
Oh.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yes.
I was
Wow.
totally blown away. I cried. I have only cried once at a video game before, and that game blew me away. I didn't believe that a game could be like that in the year 2025. I played it on very easy, but right now I'm going to be playing on a very hard difficulty, because
Nice.
now I want to
Nice.
experience, because I want a challenge. But I got
Yeah,
the
sure,
story
sure.
because I heard about it. But more about that, because you're going to be talking about that game. Have you released that episode yet?
Yeah, we have been talking about it, but we haven't necessarily released the episode where we announced the game of the year. So maybe it'll show up there. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
We're a bit late.
Yeah. I mean, that game blew me away also. And
Yeah.
it's not often when you have those kind of experiences. I mean, I can play a game, like a new release, and I was like, oh, this was good. Oh, this was really great. But Claire Obscure Expedition was like, holy shit, this is a new level of. I haven't felt this feeling in like a very long time.
No, and especially not like the classical turn-based
Yeah, sure.
gameplay. That was really fun. You know, when I saw Robin play it for the first time, I was like, no, turn-based. No, I'm done with that. I want open world. You know, traditional for me. But then I was blown away.
Yeah.
Perfect game.
That was one of the closest thing I have come to see art, to real art being performed
Yes.
on a television, because that was like, this is not a game, this is art, this is art form.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move away a little bit from video games for a while, because you also talk a lot about films. I myself know about that because I have written to you. I have pleaded about one movie, The Visitors with Kjell Bergqvist. I have written so many times. Please review it. It's so good. One of the best Swedish horror movie of all time, in my opinion. It's the best, and Kjell Bergqvist is wonderful in it.
Yeah. Sure.
It's Kjell Bergqvist in a modern rock fighting against demons. What more do you need?
It's Kjell Bergqvist playing himself.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I figure it.
Kjell
should
Bergqvist,
just play
if you
himself.
watch this, I really want to have you here on the channel and talk about The Visitors, because I must know everything about that film. But you also... Kjell is in our heart. Yeah, DK148, he is in our heart. But also, you talk about music also. Tell me a little about those two subjects also. Movies and music. Because it seems like a big interest to you guys too.
Sure.
Yeah, I would say that movies and video games are equal to each other for me personally. I love films and movie making. You know, I love horror films. I love subgenres like giallo, Italian weird horror movies. You know, murder mysteries. I love those
giallo.
kind of movies.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing movies.
Amazing
you know,
movies.
I'm bad at watching Oscar-winning films. I should.
Yeah,
we
with
should watch
some
more.
exceptions maybe, because we watched The Whale.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Brendan Fraser like last year, and that was like it was
Very
an
good,
amazing
very
movie.
good.
man.
Yeah, but usually we watch a lot of obscure movies.
I only watch Marvel movies nowadays.
Yeah, we don't
Nice.
watch movies together anymore.
Nice.
He can't stand my movies and I can't stand his. So, but I collect movies as well.
Oh, that's very nice. I used to do that before.
Yeah.
But now when everything is
Yeah.
on Netflix, I'm like, nah. I just go,
No.
I'm like, nah. But music. Because
Yeah.
rock music, I believe you two are very much in love with. So.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell your story, your musical journey through life.
Yeah, I've played the violin for 12 years. So I started with classical music and then I discovered like rock and metal, and I found out that a lot of metal music is basically classical music with drums and
Yeah,
the bass and
guitars.
guitars.
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, it's the same melodic rhythms, and so music has always been a big part of my life. And I'm not in a band or something, but you know, in our family we always play music together, either on the guitar, the bass, the piano.
We have music on in our
always-
home all the time.
all the time. We're
Yeah.
always singing,
Yeah.
and we're like the annoying family in the movie Step Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, that weird
That's
family
us. That's us.
singing together in.
I actually have to tell Filippa and the kids to sometimes when I drive, when we're going like on a long journey.
Shut the.
Yeah, shut up, because it's too much for me. Because
too much.
Yeah, they have like the Sara Larsson song on with like
Midnight
harmonics,
Sun.
and everyone is singing in their own key, and I'm trying to drive there, and I was like, can you just shut up? I'm trying to concentrate here.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
It almost sounds
Yeah.
like me because I'm a singer myself, but I love musicals,
yeah.
so I
Oh.
Yeah,
sing a
good.
lot. I sing a lot of musicals. So when I'm sitting in the car,
cool.
I'm like bursting it out, like, "Come on
Yeah.
now, let's
Yeah,
take that!"
yeah.
And everybody's
Nice.
like, "Victor, be quiet for
But
some."
what is your favorite musical? As someone who's not, I actually saw Kristina from Duvemåla. That's the only musical I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where should I start?
Kristina von Duvemåla is, in my opinion, probably the greatest masterpiece that's not been put up
Wow.
on Broadway.
Okay.
I love Bjorn and Benny. My favorite musical of all time, Phantom of the Opera, because
Okay, that's a good
yes.
one. Fair enough.
because it's
Yes.
Phantom of the Opera. It's gothic.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that. The story is perfect. The character is perfect. But if you want a good laugh and if you want something so wholesome, the Book of Mormon, the creators of South Park.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, sure.
Because I believe that Matt and Trey Parker are geniuses. They are
Yeah.
geniuses. And when I saw that first, I was laughing. I was laughing so much I couldn't even stand up. But then in the end, when like the message would come, I was like, "That's very sweet." Like, yeah. Like they're
Nice.
making fun out of religion, but at the same
Yeah.
time they are like, "But religion is so like it's cozy. Like it makes you happy. Go do
Yeah.
it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimstrom 85, my favorite musical is Chess. Chess has probably one of my favorite songs ever, Anthem, Tommy Sherberry. I mean,
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Jesus
yeah, yeah.
Christ,
Yeah.
Jesus
Sure.
Christ. That one I usually sing at karaoke. That one I usually sing at
you
karaoke.
do. You do. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I do. But
Wow.
let's talk about your band.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
you're in a band. Tell us.
Yeah. This is like a commercial for so,
Shameless
sorry. Shameless commercial.
We
Yeah,
are
you know,
we are almost sponsored here on the stream by Set Before Us. Hey now.
Yeah, sure. No, but the thing is, it kind of is connected to my to my relationship to metal music. I was maybe like 11 years old or something when my friend brought an Iron Maiden CD to school, and I was like, man, what is this? Wow, this is. I mean, I've heard metal before, but Iron Maiden, yeah, it's like the same with Street Fighter 2. Iron Maiden blew me away this time, and I started to collect all the CDs and stuff, and then I got into like cooler music, tougher, harder metal music, like Children of Bodom and a lot of the Finnish bands. Like it was still melodic, but it was like the screaming vocals and stuff, and I later discovered the Gothenburg metal scene with In Flames, At the Gates, and The Haunted, and a lot of those bands. And I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to play music, but I didn't know music theory at all. I was like, I don't even know what a guitar looks like, basically. I just know that it looks cool. But so I was like, I can't play drums, I can't play guitar, I can't play the bass. What can I do? Can I sing? No, I can't sing at all. Can you scream like really, really, really loud? Yes, I can. So I started to look for bandmates, and I was like 14 years old or something when I joined my first death metal band in Stockholm, and I took the train after school to Nacka. So it was like 1 hour and 30 minutes away from home, the train, like every other day to Stockholm, and since then I've been in and out of bands for like an eternity. I mean, I just recently joined Set Before Us as a guitar player, and it feels great. We have our first song out with me as a guitar player. I mean, Set Before Us has been going on for, like, they go way back. They've been on tours throughout Europe, and they've been in Russia and the stuff, and Ukraine, and played a lot of shows. But this is, I just like recently joined them, and the first single, like I said, with me playing guitar is actually out since like 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations, I have to say.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
No worries at all.
I'm still trying to figure out how to play guitar, but even though I've been doing
You're really good.
I've been doing it for 20 years. But
you can sing as well.
Yeah, you
learn by doing. You learn by doing.
Yeah.
So
and I'm still very humble about it, because I mean, there are so many good guitar players out there. So yeah, I'm still learning. Always will be learning.
I'm so
how
happy
to play
for you,
the guitar.
and I will make sure to come and watch you guys sometimes also. And also,
yeah,
listen
you
to the
definitely
song.
should.
I definitely should.
Thank you.
No worries. Well, now we're going to talk about the future for Party Pixlar. How does it look like? You know, if we can get enough of your wonderful podcast, because I've just listened to that episode and it was so good. Where can I go to find, more of the good stuff? Where can I go? Maybe to a special Discord, perhaps?
Yeah, sure.
Tell us, the future of Party Pixlar.
I don't know really. We're still trying to, like I said before, we have we're like full-time job, full-time parent and stuff. So we're just trying to stay afloat really sometimes.
Yeah.
But we have a few cool episodes in the pipeline. We're gonna talk about anime movies in the future, like next episode. Yeah, we picked like our five favorite anime movies, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, we will always do this as long as it's fun.
Yeah, as long as
Simple
anyone
as that.
listens. Yeah.
I mean, we have always chosen quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So perhaps you have to wait a couple of weeks for an episode, but we will always, record when we feel like we have the energy and we have something to say, and then it just rolls on, and I mean, this is our podcast, and we will always talk about things that makes us happy, and when we have something good to say,
or makes us angry.
Or makes us angry, of course.
That's good.
But when we started this podcast, we had a lot of people saying to us that you can't mix retro games with new games. You have to pick and choose. You have to find your niche. And we were like, screw that. This is our podcast.
Yeah,
we will talk about whatever we want.
Sure.
And
Well,
this is
you have
what
never
we're
seen
doing.
it before. Well, honey, you're gonna see it now.
Exactly. And
Yes.
that has worked for us. And I think the foundation in our podcast is our chemistry and our discussions. And, and as long as we have that, we will continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, the future looks bright.
Yep.
I think.
Yes, I think so.
And I would
we're
say
always
that you should keep doing what you're doing, because you don't know really how much this podcast means for some of us, because it means a lot.
Thank you, man.
And also
Thank
what
you.
you are doing for the gaming culture in Sweden in general, actually, because you
Thank
are
you.
one of the absolute biggest, in my opinion, gaming podcasts that are out there that still touch on the subject that is retro gaming. So
Yeah.
you
Yes.
are doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing. We will be
you.
waiting those 2 extra weeks. Just
Thank
keep
you.
doing what you're doing, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man. Thank you, man.
No
Thank
worries
you.
at all. Did you have something else to say there, Robin?
No, but yeah, we're always open for new experiences. If you have like this game that you really want us to play, just like send us a text or something on our social medias and stuff, and we can definitely look it up. And like Filippa said, it's all this podcast is our podcast, so we like to mix like retro games and I have this new game that I really want to talk about, and I got this movie. Okay, we can do like a theme of movies. Like we did that show about war movies and stuff like that. Yeah. We've done like a lot of different stuff, and
Yeah,
we're
you know,
always open for stuff. Like
That's why we call
just
that
don't do like
segment
me, guys. Don't
Sideways.
email them about the visitors. Don't knock on the door. When does the visitor come out? I want it now. Just don't do that, guys. Just ask them nicely. Don't bombard them with messages.
Yeah, we can do like
An episode of Swedish horror movies, maybe.
that would actually be
Yeah.
kind of okay.
Yeah.
Because there are actually some very good out there also that you
Yes.
haven't touched upon.
Yeah,
yet.
there are.
Yeah. And a lot of bad ones, which is fun to talk about.
And
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
a
bad
lot.
ones too.
yeah.
A lot of bad ones.
Yeah,
see here.
definitely. Definitely.
DK148, the foundation in the pod from a viewer's point of view is the love to all the listeners, and I couldn't agree more. Actually, I couldn't agree more. Take your time as long as you need. We will be there when you are ready to release. Jimstrom85, you said it, my friend. You said it, my friend. And with that, that's all my questions I have to you. But now, let's get into the games, because I have some games here that you're going to play right now.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
We're gonna begin with the top 5 RPGs of all time. So I'm gonna give you an RPG. You're gonna put it somewhere on the top 5 list, but you cannot change your answer after this. You cannot change the answer. This is life or death here. Life or death. Not change the answer.
Okay.
So
And we play it together.
Yeah,
you
sure.
play together, so you have to discuss here. But the first one I'm gonna bring up is gonna be the number 1, because it is the greatest game of all time. It is Kingdom Hearts, so we can put it on the top 1, can't we?
Kingdom Hearts. I'm not
no.
really sure.
And that's all I heard about from Robin and
First
Filippa
one.
for today. So thank you.
goodbye.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, but we have to think because
Yeah, the first one is obviously Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 7.
This is the first one. This is the first one.
yeah, this is the Kingdom Hearts. We have to put Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
list.
but the first one, our number
Yeah.
one will be.
Yeah.
So we have to think.
But maybe Final Fantasy 7 isn't on the list. though. That's the thing. We have to place Kingdom Hearts somewhere,
Yeah,
and like it's
okay.
like a gamble. You know?
Yeah, I know.
I'd probably say 4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay,
That's my like.
but we have to say together. And if
You want to
4.
put it higher? You want to put it on number 3?
No, maybe higher for me is like 5.
No, number 1 is number 1, Filippa.
Yeah.
Number 5 is at the bottom.
Yeah, you count like
No,
this.
yeah.
I count like this.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
that's
Okay,
weird.
number 4.
Number 4. Yeah, we
Yes.
put Kingdom Hearts on number 4.
Kingdom Hearts on number 4. Very good choice. Very
Yeah.
good choice in my opinion. It's my favorite game of all time. That's why I'm just always like,
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts
it's
should be number
really
1.
good.
It's really good.
Yeah, I mean,
Confusing game.
The first game was
yeah.
also like one of those mind-blowing experiences, man.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
pre-booking it and going to the game store and picking it up on the release day, man. That was I miss those days.
It
Yeah,
was
and just
actually
the
the first game
combination
that
of
blew me away.
Disney.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I can definitely see that.
Yeah. Number 2. Persona 5.
Oh, I haven't played that game.
Ah.
I'm like in the middle of it,
Yeah.
so
How good is it?
I mean, I love it. It's really cool. I'm not super familiar with the Persona series. Did we put Kingdom Hearts on
Four.
position 4? Shit.
I mean, we haven't played it. Maybe
You haven't played it, so
No.
that brings it down. So we should put it at 5, I think.
5.
Yeah, because he hasn't mentioned any Final Fantasies
I
or
know.
Chrono Trigger
No.
or anything else or Clair Obscur. So
Secret
or-
of Mana.
Yeah, I put Persona.
6?
No, 5. 5
okay.
positions. Yeah,
Yes.
we're putting in Persona at 5.
Which I can accept since you haven't played it. It's a very good game. One of the absolute
Yeah.
best RPGs out there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm
But-
currently playing it, so
Yeah, it's a long game though. It's a very long game.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I know.
Number 3. Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Oh, now it becomes hard.
I'd put it as number 2.
But what if?
Yeah, it depends on what the rest of the games are.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Okay,
reserve a spot.
It won't
Number
come.
1 spot.
It won't
so I'm gonna say
Number 2.
yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, could easily be number 1, in my opinion also.
Sure,
Yes.
sure, but
Yes.
I'm still waiting for that special game to be on number 1.
special
so,
one.
Yeah, you never know if you're gonna bring
Maybe
it up. So
it comes,
yeah,
maybe it doesn't come, I don't know.
yeah, maybe it won't. Nice.
Number 4. The Witcher 3.
Oh. Yeah, it has to be number 3 then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3. That's easy.
Yes.
Number 3.
That's actually a pretty easy choice. Then we have the last place, which is number 1, reserved for the last game. And I can say that this game begins with an F.
Yeah.
Then it's an I. Final, it says here. Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yeah. No.
Easily number 1. Yeah, sure.
Final
Number
Fantasy
I'm not fond
7
of
Remake.
remakes.
Yeah, man.
Oh
that
my-
game. That game has. I had to like pause like every hour to just take things in and
You're overexaggerating.
yeah, I'm super overexcited for those games, but I mean those games are the original Final Fantasy. If you ever listen to our show, you know that game like changed my whole life and stuff. So playing the remake, it definitely touched me in every feeling in my whole body, and definitely one of the greatest remakes and achievements in gaming history. Man.
Couldn't agree
I
more.
really wanted to love the game. You know, I really wanted that magic, but I didn't get it.
Was it
You
too?
know, it felt
was it too
weird.
linear because of the open world? Really wasn't there in the first one. It came later in Rebirth. So
Yeah, I'm not too fond of how Aerith was portrayed. I think she was portrayed too childish, you know. I didn't, when I played the original, I didn't see her as this childish, you know, child woman. I think it was weird. I didn't like that.
because one of
No.
those beauties
No.
with the old RPGs is that there were only text. You had to make up the characters
Yeah.
yourself,
Yes.
how they
Yeah,
talked, how they
Yes.
acted almost. So I can understand that because when it comes something like now when the Zelda movie is gonna come out, we are so
Yeah,
used
sure.
to see Link and Zelda in a special way. So now we're gonna see them
Yeah.
on the big screen. It's gonna be like that's not how I imagined it, but it's still. I mean, it's okay, but
Yeah.
it's not just how I
Yeah.
imagined it. That's almost Mission Impossible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really hard with remakes.
And
They can-
but I think that Nintendo learned like a really big lesson after releasing the 90s Super Mario movie, because that was like a huge train wreck of a disaster.
Yep.
And then there were no Nintendo movies for like the longest time. It wasn't until like the Super Mario Brothers movie a few years ago that changed that thing. So I mean, they are putting every egg in the same basket here when doing a movie about Zelda.
Yes.
And but actually I have big faith in Nintendo,
Yeah, it looks
because
good.
I mean when I saw the actors that's gonna play Link and Zelda, I was like, yeah, that looks like Link and that's definitely Zelda. So I was like, that movie's gonna be great.
Pretty
I'm
much
Yeah.
telling you right now.
pretty much had the same reaction. Like, yeah, they look like them. So
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
they look
that's
like
it.
them. So they
Yeah.
nailed that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and there
yeah.
we have it, though. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake as the greatest RPG of all time. Fantastic there. Fantastic list. Now we're going to go over to 10 quick questions. I'm going to give you a question.
Yeah.
You're going to answer quick. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Yep.
Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Black Sabbath or Iron Maiden?
Iron Maiden.
VR or no VR?
No VR.
No VR.
PC or console?
Console.
Sega or Nintendo?
Nintendo.
Horror movie or sci-fi?
Horror
Horror
movie.
movie.
Remakes or original?
Original.
Originals. Yeah.
I could tell there was a little tension there. But yeah.
It's a split. It's a split.
We will talk about this later.
But it all depends. It all depends on that's like a really big question because it depends on if the remake like did something better than the original. And I mean Silent Hill 2 remake, it was really good. Does it compare to the original? Maybe not. Final Fantasy VII, the remake was amazing. Did it compare to the original? Maybe not. But there are exceptions of games remakes that are better than the originals. So it's a really tough question.
Oh, like Resident Evil 2 remake. That was much better than the original, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
That
would
was good, but the original is always the original.
Yeah. The original. I mean, it all depends on if you have a relationship to the game.
Yeah, like the childhood trauma of standing in the upstairs police
Probably,
house.
something
Yeah.
like that.
But I'm actually going to say a pretty early remake. That was the Resident Evil on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely better than the
100
original.
times better than the original.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
And I would
Yes,
say
that's
that
a great
I would
game.
say that it's a remake. I would say it's a remake.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's one of the best remakes
Yeah.
in games.
Yeah,
Yes.
Definitely.
Probably, in my opinion, the best they've ever done, actually, is that one. Because it was just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, let's see.
Or maybe games like, when the Resident Evil 4 remake came out, I was like, when I played that, I was like, maybe I don't have to go back to the original ever again. Because it was the original game, like an extended version of it. And I was like, I don't think, being totally honest now, I don't think I'll ever play the original again. Because the remake is the original and a bit more.
I would agree with that. I don't think I'm ever gonna. I would touch the original, maybe just of the nostalgia bit of it. But
Sure. Yeah.
I would say that PS5, when I got it, I was like, this is gonna be Resident Evil 4. Yep, it's Resident Evil 4, and it's as good as it ever was. So why should I touch the original again? It's much better.
I have bought the original 7 times. I think I have 7 different versions of it. So yeah.
Maybe
now
we
I
can come back
wasted
to
even
that
more
question.
money on buying the remakes.
Which game actually is the one that you own the most? But let's continue here.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Stand or sit down at concert?
Oh, on a concert.
Stand up or sit down?
Oh, nowadays it's definitely sit down.
I will say stand up.
All right.
I sit down.
You sit
I'm
down.
too lazy.
But Flippa standing. That's good.
Yeah, she's younger than me, so that's okay.
That's understandable. Cinema or watching movies at home?
Yeah. Oh.
Watching movies home.
Yeah, at home I'd say. Yeah, because I don't like people in the cinema. So.
No, it's weird. I don't like it.
People nowadays, they don't have any shame. They sit with their phones up and they talk and they like watching Instagram and TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Standing in the queue outside to the bathroom and, kids screaming. No, I don't like it. No.
I kind of agree. Luckily, I live in a very small town where almost no one goes to the cinema, so almost you kind of sitting alone, which is very nice, especially when the big movies come. But yeah, when you go and watch like a premiere in Stockholm, which is probably one of the best things also, because watching a like Avengers movie on the premiere, everybody's like cheering and clapping. I love that. I think that's amazing.
Yeah. That's true.
That is one of the
Premiere
best.
is one thing, and premieres are one thing, and I mean, like one of the best experiences we've ever had in a cinema was when we were watching the Avengers Endgame movie premiere, first showing in Stockholm. Like we took our day off work that day. We went to Stockholm to go to the 11 p.m. showing of the movie, and everyone
Was
in
it
the
in
cinema
was it
were
in Mall of
like
Scandinavia?
super fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was there too. but not at that showing.
There you have it.
I went later. I went
okay.
on the evening to saw it, but people stood up screaming, throwing things. I was one of them too.
It was
It was
magical.
nuts.
Yeah,
It was
I
nuts.
have goosebumps when I have goosebumps now.
Yeah,
Everything gives
it was-
you goosebumps.
Yeah,
it was
but
nuts.
that game was that movie was
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
wow.
We have the last question,
Unbelievable.
and I think this might be the hardest one: Cloud or Sephiroth?
I'd say Cloud. Probably.
Not remake Cloud, that is. Original Cloud. Yeah.
I go for Cloud. every
There
day.
he is.
Yeah.
There's
Of the
my
week.
boy. Look at him. There is the boy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
He's
the
always
obvious.
with me.
That's the obvious reason.
He's always here.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the last game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is create the perfect rock group. So
Oh, man, that's hard.
This here, I'm not gonna say anything, but we need a singer,
Yeah.
we need a drummer,
Mm-hmm.
we need 2 guitarists, one who plays the bass, and one who plays the keyboard.
Holy shit. That's tough.
Start creating.
Okay.
Should
Singer.
we start with the drummer? That's the least important part.
Okay. Okay. What drummers do you
Oh
know?
man, that's a hard one.
Neil Peart. Neil Peart. Neil Peart.
Come on.
Yeah, he's a good one, of course. But I mean, I want someone that can go like super fast, if necessary.
Do we want to create super fast music?
Yeah, you know who I'd pick actually?
No?
I'd pick that guy from.
That guy.
Yeah, his name is Valtteri from. He's currently playing in Opeth.
I have another one.
Yeah, Krim in
Yes.
Septic Flesh.
Krim, Septic Flesh.
Yeah, he's a good drummer.
Yeah, he's a good drummer. He
Should we
gave
keep
our son drumstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
it.
we can keep that.
Yeah?
Yep. Wait,
Yes.
I write
yeah,
down Krim
yeah,
here.
that's the guy.
Yep.
Yes?
Yes.
And then singer. We want like a melodic death metal band.
Yeah. I think we're going for melodic death.
Yeah.
I'll bring back. Can we bring back dead people?
Yes, you can.
Oh, good.
Okay.
My answer is Thomas Lindberg from At the Gates.
Do we? I really like Peter Lindros.
No, he's not. He's
He's a
greatest.
great singer.
We can bring him in on as a guitar, and he can be backing vocals.
Do you think so?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the
Okay.
you need
Yeah.
backing
Lindberg.
vocals also, so I mean that's okay.
Yeah. So we're taking Peter Lindros from Ensiferum and
Norther. Yes.
formerly Norther. And he will play rhythm guitar and do backing vocals.
Yes.
Okay.
And as a vocalist
Yes, a vocalist will have Thomas Lindberg from
At the Gates.
At the Gates.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Was a really amazing screaming vocalist.
And for the lead guitarist,
Alexi Laiho.
Alexi Laiho.
From Children of Bodom, no
Alexi
doubt.
Laiho.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's greatest of all time.
Yep.
Bass
Keyboard.
keyboard is it's. I think we should.
can't.
We can pick Jens Johansson from Yngwie Malmsteen's band.
Oh,
He's
a
a Swedish guy. He plays.
Okay.
Yeah. He plays in Stratovarius nowadays. He's
Okay.
like the original Janne Wirman from Children of Bodom. He's like the original.
We take him.
You can choose the bass player.
I don't. Can I pick you?
Yeah, you can pick me.
I won't pick him.
No.
You should. You should.
As a bass player, I don't know.
Bass player. I had. They're not that very important.
No, I know. Took me
Maybe
like 20
also
years
like
to
this.
figure that out.
Maybe you don't have to pick a bass player that's certainly good at bass. Maybe just think that you have this person in the band and it would just look cool.
Yeah. That's still a really tricky
Maybe
question.
like maybe a woman from like a maybe you know, Joan Jett,
Oh, I
punk
love
rock
it.
Joan Jett,
We're gonna go back.
back in back in time, maybe.
Yeah,
Or another-
maybe. I'm still trying to think.
Didn't one of the girls in Heart play
Yeah, she
the
did.
bass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I like Paolo from Trivium. He's a great vocalist also.
Okay,
sing.
we'll go with Paolo from Trivium.
Paolo.
You happy?
Yeah. He's a good singer also.
That's nice. Okay, so now we have to put it
Yeah.
down there. As singer, we had was it Thomas Lindberg?
Thomas Lindberg, yes sir.
Thomas Lindberg as the singer. That's great. As a drummer, we had Krim.
Yep.
Yep. As guitarist number 1, we had Alexia Liu.
Yep.
Yep. As guitarist number 2, we had Nother as also the backing vocalist there.
His name is Petri Lindros.
Lindros.
Peter
Peter
Lindros.
Lindros.
Peter Lindros.
Yep.
Just gonna write it there. Peter Lindros. Then we have as the bassist Paolo, and then on keyboard we have Jens Johansson.
Yeah.
So there we
That's
have
a
it,
great
guys.
band, man. That's a great band. I'd
Yeah.
love to hear, man. That's
You heard it
insane.
here from Party Pixlar, the greatest band of all time. Well, Hempo LDN is not on
Definitely.
there, so I mean, yeah, I will watch it still. And that was actually the last game actually I had for you guys. So guys, guess what?
Nice.
It's time for questions from the audience. Guys, ask away anything you want. And I have seen, guys, you have written a lot here in the chat. I was actually gonna go back here and see here. There we go. From Jimstrom 85, an underrated game, an underrated band, and an underrated movie.
Ooh, underrated game, movie,
Underrated movie and band.
and band.
Okay.
This was hard.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily.
Don't you think so?
Band, I would still go with melodic death metal band called Dimension Zero. It's Jesper from the old In Flames. His solo stuff, basically.
Obviously.
Yeah, Dimension Zero. And movies, I'd probably go with. That's
Do we know any horror movies? Like
Yeah.
really, really good.
Wait. But that's maybe like the Candyman,
so-
the Candyman movie. That's like a big. Hollywood movie.
That's really, really
Wow.
good.
That's
It's an
great
easily forgotten movie.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because people, when they talk like really old horror movies, they're like, the Silence of the Lambs or The Shining. Candyman is always like forgotten in
Yeah.
during. It was a 90s movie, but still really, really good.
I have also, I have a remake for once that I really think is good, and it's a remake of Evil Dead from
That one's
2013. It's like the only remake I think is better than the original. I love the original; it's a classical, but the remake is so gory. It's so so scary, and it's so good. And I love that movie, and I don't think it gets the praise it deserves.
Nah,
Actually not seen that
But
one.
Game.
So maybe I could.
Oh, you
take a
should.
look at it.
That's
Yeah.
it's really good actually.
Be prepared. It's terrifying.
I love it.
Underrated game. Underrated game. I would go with Operation Win Back to the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation 2. It's like Metal Gear Solid before Metal Gear Solid.
Yep. I love
Basically.
it. Yeah.
I can't think of any.
It
was really
You
hard.
can say Red Gravity again.
No, it's not good. I will say. I will say Swagman.
I know a game. I know a game that
That's
you
good.
really like that don't get the praise that it deserves, and that's Child of Light.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Child of
Awesome
Light.
game, and you haven't played it yet.
No, I played like an hour of it, but I know that you like it a lot.
Yeah, I love that game. Robin never plays any game that I want him to play.
That's the
you know.
horror game on
Well,
PlayStation 2, right?
Child of Light is on the PlayStation 3.
is it that old?
Yeah. It's an RPG.
Yeah.
like action RPG from Ubisoft, I believe.
Yeah, it's like a Metroidvania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game. Oh,
Yeah.
now I see it. Now I see it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like a fairy tale. They talk like in riddles, and it's rhythmic, you know, and it's great. And the music is like one of the best soundtracks ever in a video game.
Yep.
So check it out.
Will do.
And band, we said band.
Yeah, you have to pick a band that's underrated. I know that you have a Finnish band,
Yeah, Slowfall.
Slowfall.
Yeah, I listen to a
Slowfall.
Finnish melodic death metal band.
Sorry for answering your questions, but
No,
I'm just
thank
checking
you.
your mind here.
It's good. Yeah, thank you for the help.
Yeah.
Also, we have from Jim Strummy 5 here an overrated game, an overrated band, and an overrated movie.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay, I have an overrated movie. I didn't like. Well, okay, I liked, but I didn't love the movie Weapons.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, everyone talked about that movie. It was so good and, you know, Oscar worthy, but no, I didn't get it. It wasn't what I expected it to be.
I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off now, but I'm gonna say like all the Avatar movies.
I have only seen one.
Yeah, I've only seen the
well,
first. Yeah.
nah.
I was like, yeah. I'm sorry for making enemies tonight, but I don't really like the Avatar movies.
No.
I think
No,
they're
but
a bunch of
that's.
crap.
I really think though they are just becoming better and better. I really enjoyed the second one, and I thought the third one now was really good actually.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
enjoyed the
probably.
It's just Pocahontas.
It's just Pocahontas,
Yeah.
but they're blue.
Yeah,
The
but
first
blue.
one was
Nah.
Pocahontas, but I think the other ones was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
pretty good. But they're more like
Yeah.
I have
popcorn
to see
movies.
them.
They are so beautiful to look at, but the story's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
that's
sure.
okay.
I have a overrated artist.
Okay, gay. Band or artist?
Band or artist.
Yeah, sure.
Band or artist,
Taylor
band or-
Swift. Taylor Swift.
No, not necessarily.
That's like music. If music was a color, it would be beige. You know, if it was a spice, it would be flower. You know, it's just so bland. It's nothing. It gives me nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So.
Yeah.
I went to her concert here in Sweden. It was really probably one of the best I've ever seen, actually, because of the
Oh,
stage.
there you go.
Sorry.
No, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift at all, but I just got to give it to it. It's like, yeah, this is very different. This is one of the biggest things I've ever seen,
yeah.
so it was grand.
Yeah.
I love Taylor Swift. I love her.
Yeah,
I
you
love her.
love
She's
her.
great. She's great. I love
She's okay.
the older stuff though. The country stuff is more what I prefer.
I
But we
love
have
the
better country.
Yeah, but the first like 2-3 albums are pretty solid in my opinion.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But overrated music. Oh man, that's hard. I mean, okay, I'm gonna piss even more people off tonight. But I'm gonna say that I love Metallica, and I love the first albums, but they get way too much radio time nowadays. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you put on like a rock station on radio, which I rarely do, but when I do, it's always like the same 5
Yeah.
tired Metallica songs. I'm so sick of hearing Nothing Else Matters, and I'm so sick of hearing Enter Sandman.
Yes.
And that's one overrated band, but also I'm gonna say AC/DC.
Yes,
They have released the same album 22 times.
Yeah.
All the songs sound the same.
It's the same song.
I'm really sorry, but this is just one man's opinion
Yeah.
here.
I can't stand AC/DC.
No, me neither.
No.
Me neither. It's
I think
horrible.
I come from that, like, I was too small to enjoy Metallica when it came. I really love, like,
Yeah.
Enter the Sandman, like, and getting to bob my head, like, up and down. But my dad...
Yeah, sure.
My dad was like, we're not gonna listen to that. He put on Rammstein instead, and it blew my mind. I was like, whoa, this is the sound in my head. Like, this is awesome.
Yes.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
But then again, I was like, that's why those bands like Guns N' Roses, AC/DC became popular. It was the same song rehashed, but
Yeah.
they're still good. I mean, I can still sing them. But
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I buy it. I buy it. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love the older Metallica albums. I love the first like 5 albums or 4 albums. But
Yeah, when they were thrash.
yeah, with
you
Master
know.
Puppets, Ride the Lightning and stuff. That's some good shit.
Yes.
That's untouchable stuff. So, but the Black Album and Forward, it was really not that good.
No.
Overrated game. Have we said that?
No overrated game.
Have you played a game where everyone praises it and we're like,
Well, it must also be like you watch this game as overrated. It doesn't nearly have to be like a great game,
okay.
but it normally like just have to be, in your opinion, this is an overrated game. Because what is overrated, what is good in general, and like that's a different person's opinion. So that's more of it.
I guess I have the opportunity here to piss so many people off.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
should
do
you?
that.
I mean,
No,
I
I'm not
remember
gonna do
when I
that.
was showing you, I was, nagging on you, please, you have to play this game. And when you finally played it, you didn't think it was that great of an experience. And
What game was it?
This indie game called Edith Finch.
Yeah.
What's eating
it's not the
Finch?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that game. And I was talking about it, like, you have to play this game. It's like awesome storytelling. This big house, you just have to experience it. And when he finally did it, he wasn't blown away. It was like,
Okay, maybe I'm gonna go with the more recent one actually.
yeah.
The new Donkey Kong game on Switch 2 didn't really do it for me. I was like, nah, this is not my kind of game.
No.
I was living under the illusion that it was like kind of like Super Mario Odyssey, which I love. And I got pretty disappointed with Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is called Bonanza. Yeah, it wasn't really like that. That was like that's a game that's like people are enjoying it, and I'm like, no, I'm sick of it. After like 2 hours, I don't want to go back to it. So that's a recent entry to my overrated list.
I can piss people off. I can piss people off
Okay,
now.
yeah,
let's go.
I mean, this is not me talking bad about this game. This is just me telling the world that this is just not for me because it's too overwhelming, when I play open world games, I want them to be like as realistic as possible. I want like Skyrim. I know dragons aren't real, but the setting, Skyrim's Witcher 3. But there's like an open world game that I can't seem to finish it, and it's Zelda. Yes, it's Zelda. Not Breath of the Wild, the other one. I can't even remember. I'm sorry, Robin.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes,
Like
Tears
one
of the
of the
Kingdom.
greatest games
It's
of all
just-
time.
It's just too overwhelming for me, and I just can't seem to finish
You
it.
just need to spend more time in it.
I don't need to do anything. I just need to realize that it's not for me.
I had like 250 hours in that game.
I know. It's so
Buried
weird.
myself in that game.
I know when everyone loves it, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the best game in the entirety of the
Yeah.
world. But
Yeah.
Well,
No.
I can help you
No.
piss some more people off because I said I was not a fan of Tears of the Kingdom.
Come
you
on,
see,
guys.
there you go.
I
You're,
was not.
objectively wrong.
Loved Breath of the Wild. Loved Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
But
that
I
was good.
did
That
not
was really
get
good.
into Tears of the Kingdom.
No.
But then
That's
again,
what I say. But I just tell people that you have to go deeper. If you don't like it, you have to go deeper. If you don't like it, play another 50 hours. If you
know.
don't like it, play another 100 hours.
I'd rather
I
play
know.
Skyrim,
which I accept, but that's actually one of the games because for me, when Zelda moved to my favorite Zelda game is A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Because,
Sure. Yes.
because I think that's how good of a Zelda game could be. So when people are like saying Ocarina of Time is good in my opinion, but I think it gets way too much praise nowadays. Back in the day, yes, but we have to look at now.
Yeah.
Then no way,
Yes.
no way it deserves that much praise.
Yeah.
But there we have it.
Yep.
Also,
I agree.
here we come. This is emotional. A moment in video game that made you cry.
Oh, there are several times.
yes.
I cry all the time when I play video games.
You cried during Clair Obscur.
Clair Obscur.
Yeah.
I think I cried during The Witcher. I mean,
Yeah.
first time playing Final Fantasy VII, I
Yeah.
cried.
Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy X, the
goodness.
ending scene, you know.
Yeah.
So good.
But
The
also,
Last of Us,
The Last of Us,
course.
the first one.
Yes.
Also, Heavy Rain on the PlayStation
Yes.
3. The first time I played Heavy Rain on the PS3.
And that was actually the first game that we played together. That was Heavy Rain.
Oh,
yeah.
very good game to
Beyond
start
Two
with.
Souls.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a relationship tester. A test if you're meant to be with each other. That's that's a good one. But are there any more games that I've cried to? Like we said, Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
I know one. The last the Metal Gear Solid 4. The ending of Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's a beautiful scene right there, actually. Beautiful
That's
scene.
something else, man.
Yeah.
That's really something else.
Yeah.
Wow. Those games, man.
Yeah.
Actually not play them yet, but I know.
If I could go back in time, I'd unplay them and play them. I wish I could play them for the first time again. Yeah.
Well, then
those games are good.
I just have to play it then. Did you play the new one, the remake of the third one, Snake Eater?
I have it on. It's on the shelf here, but I haven't started it yet. But
I heard it's
to be
pretty
continued.
Good. I heard it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. It's basically like the same game, but with better graphics. So it'll probably be kick-ass.
Yeah, it's probably it'd be good because I've heard also Snake Eater. I love the song, probably one of the best video game songs of all time. Snake Eater, I love that song. That's the song I have on my playlist because I love it.
Fun to sing as well.
Fun to sing as well.
Really good.
A moment in a video game that made you mad at a character.
You've had several.
I've had several. I hate the dog Barbas in Skyrim.
You hate Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII?
Renoa! Yes! Final Fantasy VIII. She's... Yeah, I don't like her.
You really don't like her. You don't like Aerith in the remake of Final Fantasy VII?
And a lot of the characters in Final Fantasy 15. You know, the guy squad.
The K-pop squad.
The K-pop.
I love
that was K-pop Demon Hunter before K-pop Demon Hunter even was a thing.
Thank you.
That's the first one right there.
I love them.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, and I think I cried to that as well.
Yeah, the ending really screwed me up.
I never finished it. I never finished it actually, so maybe I should finish it.
Oh, you should, man. You definitely should finish it.
The ending is worth it.
The ending is really good.
Yes.
Then I will go for it.
Yeah, you should. Someone who's annoying. Without spoiling anything, I'm gonna say one of the guys in the 5th Star Ocean game, Till the End of Time. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's a guy, and he's annoying, and I really want to do bad things to him. And if you play the game and experience the story, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's a great game, by the way.
Never played actually any Star Ocean, but
you should
because I love RPG, and that's an RPG, right? Star Ocean.
Yeah. Super Japanese RPG.
Oh, love those.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have any more questions, guys? If you have any more questions, be my guest and answer them here. Do you have anything that you look forward to in 2026? Top 3 hype.
Top 3. I only need one, and that's Resident Evil Requiem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will so backseat that game.
You will backseat the hell out of that game.
Yes, I will. I can't stand horror games. I would never play them.
The thing with me and horror games is actually pretty funny because I am scared to death when I play horror games. But like when I played Resident Evil 7, I was so scared of that game, but after a while you're like, it just becomes a normal game. Now that thing is gonna pop out. It's really not scary anymore. Requiem, in my opinion, kind of looks like the same thing. Like it's gonna be very, very, very scary in the beginning because I was very disappointed in Village because that was not horror, that was action, except for that one scene with a crawling thing coming towards you in a house. That thing effed me up for weeks afterwards. I was like,
yeah.
oh my goodness.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely. Yeah.
There is actually only one horror game that's actually made me the whole game I was scared, and that was Alien Isolation. I was scared.
Oh, that's a good
We
one.
haven't
Oh,
played that one. We
game.
haven't.
I was terrified through that game. That was horrifying to play.
The worst game, the scariest game I've watched, because I can't play them, is Dead Space. I mean, even if I weren't the one holding the controller, I couldn't help myself. I was screaming. I had to have a pillow. I mean, I became a child when he played that game. It was terrifying.
They
It's
are
the worst
pretty
game of all. Yes, but so good.
In more recent times, the Silent Hill 2 remake, during the part where you're in the prison, that thing was like, I had a hard time actually playing, because my concentration was all over the place, because I was so full of impressions. Like, it was really dark, and you had this like very small space of light, and it was sounds coming from everywhere, and banging sounds, and you couldn't really see much, and you've always had that feeling that you were chased by something, and that really, like, I was so happy during the remake when I knew that we're at the hotel now, so things are gonna get easier from now on, and there aren't gonna be any more like bosses and like hard enemies and stuff, because the prison, that was intense. Man. I had like, I couldn't sleep after I had played, because I was still, my brain was still processing like all the sounds and everything I'd seen, dun 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 all the time. I was like,
that was traumatized.
Yeah, that was traumatizing. But also, the scariest games of all time, that's actually a game that's gonna take you maybe 1 hour to beat, and that's the PT demo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one. That is true. I remember the first time.
Really horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. Kojima, what a genius for making that. What a genius.
Yes, I love that guy. I love that guy.
We have a question from Semus80. Okay, Philippa. Real now. What do you really think about Robin's wonderful dad jokes?
Well,
I hate them. No.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're
I
love them.
I can always tell when he's written the game, the joke himself.
Yeah.
I can always tell, because they're not very good.
Yeah. But I get them from everywhere. I get them from colleagues at work, and I get them from different sources, and sometimes you can actually tell that I'm the creator of the joke, because those are the really bad ones. Those are my jokes. So.
But some of them are really good.
Sure.
My laughter is real.
Yeah. But the whole point of it is that they're supposed to be really bad and cringe. That's the whole point of it.
They are wonderful. I laugh so much every time, because that's my humor. I was like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Good. Someone's appreciating them. That's great.
Yeah. Keep on doing it.
Man.
More. We have a question for Resnor Huve. What is your favorite console of all time, and why is it the Super Nintendo?
You go first. You've already said.
I've already said PlayStation 1 is my favorite console, because that's the one I grew up with. I have so many fond memories, and I think the steps from the Super Nintendo to PlayStation 1, it was such a big step to take in gameplay, and the 3D and everything. You sat there as a child and you were mind blown. And there's so many good games.
Probably most important step that's ever been taken was the PS1, in my opinion.
Definitely, and I love the controller. I think it's the best controller.
And I mean, the game gallery, I'm gonna go out and say that the PlayStation 1 is also my favorite console because of the game gallery is so diverse. You have games like Crash Bandicoot and Ape Escape, but you also have games like Final Fantasy, Parasite Eve, and a lot of really good JRPGs. And it's like a huge gallery of games, and it's also the first time that you encountered 3D games like for real. Like when I started playing the first Tekken game, was like, whoa,
yes,
what is this, man?
Definitely.
Yeah, and the cutscenes and stuff. So I'm gonna go out and say the PS1, definitely. Yeah.
And the horror games on PlayStation 1, which are several Resident Evil, Silent Hill, they look very unique in this PlayStation 1 graphics, you know, and it makes them really scary.
Yeah.
Not even to mention Clock Tower that is on PS1.
Oh, that's great.
Great horror game that is so underrated in my opinion. That is a scary game, Clock Tower. Love it. Love it. Yeah, and it's actually inspired by, we talked about Giallo earlier. It's inspired by Suspiria with
No, there's another one.
But the one with the ceiling, coming from the ceiling, that's from Suspiria.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that scene is also in Clock Tower. Coming from the glass ceiling and stuff. So, Clock Tower is.
I would love to see a remake of that game.
Oh. Yeah, there is one, but not 3D.
No, I mean like PlayStation 5.
Like a real
new one.
Sony, do it. You will make money, I promise you. Jimstrom85 is asking, what is the best Jaguar game?
Jaguar
game.
Whoa.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I'll go with Cybernoid. Probably, I think it's called Cybernoid because of the Angry Video Game Nerd episode. Where did you learn to fly?
Oh,
it's that.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Where did you learn to fly?
Yeah, that annoying.
The green face.
Green woman. Yeah. I haven't played any Jaguar, so I can't say anything.
I don't think I've ever seen one actually in real life. I've never touched one actually.
No, me neither, to be honest. I'm just making shit up now.
No.
Well, I gotta have to take the time to ask you also because this whole thing I do is also most about TCG and board games. Do you have you played any TCGs or board games? Because you mentioned Pokemon there a little bit, so talk us about
it. Okay. I was like I don't remember how old I was when the Pokemon craze started, but I bought the Pokemon Red on release day, and I went to the cinema to watch the first Pokemon movie. And when I booked the tickets, I got this really weird card with Mew on it, and I was like, okay, what's this? This is different from the Pokemon cards I have, because I had some Pokemon cards, but those were like the collective cards, not the trading card game. I got collection cards like with pictures of Pokemon, and I was like, this has like numbers and stuff on it, so it's part of a game, I believe. And so I went to my local toy store, and I was like, do you have Pokemon cards? And they were like, yeah, we just got them like a week ago. So, okay, but how do you play them? Oh, I don't know. So I just bought maybe like 3 packs or something. I had like the Charizard. I had the Blastoise. I mean, so I learned how to play it by I got a CD with like a CD-ROM game that I put into my computer, and that was like a game that told you how to play the card game. So I started to learn it, and I taught all of the kids on the street how to play the card games. And I think we were like maybe 10 or 12 kids that actually were active playing those card games. And then something cooler came along, and we all threw away our Pokemon cards, and that's it.
Yeah. Sounds
I mean, I had Pokemon cards, and everyone I knew had Pokemon cards, but I knew no one that actually played with them.
Yeah.
We just collected them. So
as I think many kids did back in the day, just collecting them, just putting them on a big pile, you know.
Yes. But our son has he's collecting Pokemon cards, and he has some of the old the old cards from the first booster packs and stuff. So I get really nostalgic when oh man, I remember having this Magnemite card and this Machamp card and the Genghis Khan card, the Mewtwo card and stuff. So he has like some rare cards, but they are nowadays. It's for me. It's more like nostalgia to watch the illustrations on the cards for me, as a personal opinion. But yeah.
I can understand that. I mean, I'm a player in Lorcana. That's the Disney TCG game that's been out for like 2 years or something like that. And I love Disney. I'm a big Disney fan. So for me, that was... I always love playing games. I don't know, video games for me has sometimes, you know... They come and go. Like, sometimes I play a lot of video games, but mostly I like to play with someone, and also face to face. And I think there was something just with board games and TCGs, just, you know, meeting people, talking to people. I just enjoy that much more now than just sitting at home playing a video game and talking over the headset, for example. But I can recommend you, because next weekend we will have Samlade Kortsfestivalen here in Västerås, the 24th to the 25th of January. Yeah. And if you want to find tickets, you just type !festival here in the chat, and it will take you to their website where you can book tickets. I am going to be there. Nice. I'm going to be teaching Lorcana to everybody. So everyone who wants to learn Lorcana, come and seek me at Röda Goblinen. So
great.
There,
that's
guys.
Really cool. And I love the enthusiasm and that there are like these huge meetups for collection and trading cards and card games, because that has been a thing for video games, like Retrospelsmässan and Retrospelsfestivalen for a long time. But now it's also happening with cards, and I'm really happy for that, because hey, it brings people together, man, and that's what it's all about. It's a community, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and we have not talked about Retro Gathering that we have in Västerås, Retromania, for example, that was here in Västerås also. I usually go at every one of those also. And we also have Card Expo, which is going to host Stockholm Open 3. We're going to crown the new champion of Stockholm in Disney Lorcana, so make sure to come by there in April.
Nice.
I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be working, so meet me up there. If you guys want to.
Nice, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. That's really cool.
That's really cool. Let's see. We can have one last question here, I think. So, which one should we take? Oh, this one is great. Why does Robin love the Swedish movie Livet i 8 bitar so much? He can't seem to stop talking about it. Is it really that good?
Well...
Do you have it?
Oh man, I have like a horrible story related to that game.
You have a lot of painful memories when trading away good games.
Don't get ahead of yourself now. Okay, the thing is, I was... that movie was... I hyped that movie because it was a Swedish movie about video games, about retro games, and I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm gonna go to the cinema and I'm gonna watch this.
You were a stupid child.
Yeah, I was really stupid because, okay, I was a kid and I didn't have any money. So I was like, I want to go to Stockholm and I need money for the train ticket. I need money for the movie ticket for me and my brother. So what we did was we took I think we had like maybe three Super Nintendo games left at home somewhere in the attic or something. So I went up there and I found Zelda, A Link to the Past, among other games. I think it was like Mega Man X, Zelda, and I don't remember the last game. But we were like, no one wants these games anymore. So we went to Stockholm and we went to TV-spelsbörsen, I thought it was. Yeah, I think it was called TV-spelsbörsen. And I was
Which had like a big Metal Gear Solid statue.
Yeah, they have like, the Solid Snake statue and stuff. So I went there and was like, I brought the games and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go and see a movie, and I need tickets to the movie, and I need money to go by train home after that. And he was like, yeah, these 3 games, I can give you 300 crowns for them. And I was like, yeah, movie ticket is probably around 70 crowns times 2, so that's 140. Yeah, sure. So I traded the games for 300 crowns or something. And I remember being like really excited going into the cinema to watch this movie, and I kind of realized pretty soon that the movie wasn't really about video games at all. It was just advertisement. It was a movie about a guy having like an obsession with playing video games, but it wasn't about video games. It was more about his personal life and him being like a total jackass to his girlfriend and to his family, and destroying his whole life.
Bad marketing.
Yeah,
for
it was.
video games.
But the only thing that's really good about that movie is that Kjell Bergqvist is in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is a
That's
10 out of
good.
10. I mean,
It
10 out of
ca-
10 movie.
Yes.
kind of makes it worth
Yes,
it.
at least I think he's in it. I'm maybe lying,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure he's in.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's playing one of the fathers in that movie. I'm pretty
There
sure.
you go.
Yeah.
Is-
It was worth it.
Could we
So it
say
was
that is
definitely worth it.
Sweden's answer to The Wizard?
Yeah, definitely. Even though The Wizard is like a better movie and more focused, it was pretty much a commercial for Nintendo, but it's probably. But Swedish movies are always kind of pale compared to American movies, so I guess you're right with that comparison.
Yeah. We actually have one last question here because I forgot
Sure.
about Bara Link. He asked us, what is a terrible...
Link is here.
Link is here. Link is here.
Oh man.
We have Bara Link,
Bro.
Gränsnorhuvud, Jimstrom85 is still here. There are still 8 viewers watching. Thank you so much,
Nice.
guys, for joining us
Nice,
this
guys.
evening. Kjell is in it, yeah. He's the father in a Jewish family that someone wrote
Yeah.
here.
Oh, nice. There you go.
He's in it. He's in it. So, what is
Good.
a terrible game you can't help to love?
Oh, almost like a guilty pleasure.
Almost like a guilty pleasure. Yeah.
Guilty pleasure.
Terrible
hard.
game that I love.
There's probably one on the PlayStation.
I mean,
that
you
have,
love
but-
that PC game that you always.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, that
but
you
that's a good
always-
game.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a really good game.
You always get like obsessed with it and play
Yeah,
for like
I
several
know.
weeks.
Yeah, I can play it for weeks at end. But I have to look for inspiration.
Yeah, this is hard.
Oh man, this is really hard. A guilty pleasure game. We had an episode about guilty pleasure, but I don't remember what I was talking about back then.
Me neither.
Does it have to be a bad game?
No. Not at all.
No, it's just that I overconsume it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can always say World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you can always say World of Warcraft, but I'm probably gonna go with.
Yeah, I have one for Robin. Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals, definitely Marvel Rivals. Yeah,
Wow. I'm
You
a
can
Mar-
play it
Yeah.
for hours, you know.
I
yeah.
played it myself. I was maining Cloak and Dagger and Punisher.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. But
Nice.
But I'm retired now.
Yeah. I'm considering retiring.
Good for
as
you.
well.
Yep.
This is not healthy for
Yeah,
Robin.
I do main with Namor and with Jeff, and I do mainly mains with Namor, but I also play a lot of Jeff and Scarlet Witch and the Thing.
Oh,
Those
Oh,
are my
The Thing.
guys.
great time.
Yeah, he's a
Great
big
defender
guy,
also.
big guy.
Big guy.
But
Big guy.
overrated game that I don't like that I like. Okay, there's one that's on top of my head now, and it's a game called Legend of Legaia. It's an RPG on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not that good, but
There was
I have
a
this.
lot of hype for that game. Like that was gonna
Yes.
be the big game, but it was a
Yeah,
failure, right?
It was advertised as like a counterpart to Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
and it was like a slow mess. Really, the combat was too hard and too slow, and there were too many random encounters. The dungeons were too big. You died all the time. The battle system was like, I don't understand this. But it was. I love the idea of the game, but the execution wasn't really that good, actually.
I can understand that. I would say actually,
Yeah.
I've started to play Final Fantasy VIII. I never played it before,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I would say little thing. I mean, it's very different. Like you don't want to level up, for example.
Yeah.
You don't want to level up at all in the game because it gets harder.
Yeah.
But the thing is with me when I play an RPG game, the first thing I do is like, we're gonna farm XP. We're not gonna care about the game story for like at least a week. We're gonna farm XP now.
Yes.
So we're gonna be overpowered later. But in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VIII, they were like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Well,
You
that's
have to
GG.
depend on strategy, and also learn how to become good at the card game, because that's going to help you out later on.
I hate that in game.
What? You don't like
Yeah.
the card game in Final Fantasy VIII?
I mean, I like the idea of having like a secondary game in the game, like
Yeah.
a Gwent or the card game
Queen's Blood in Final Fantasy Remake.
Queen's Blood, but I don't want the game to be
love
dependent on the secondary
Yeah.
game. You know, you have to finish this in order to progress in the story.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate that. I totally hate that.
But it's actually funny that you mentioned card games, because now we have one last question. Because at the end of each interview, I'm gonna ask.
Yes.
I'm always asking my visitors to ask something to the next one that is gonna be up on the interview.
Yeah.
And you have gotten a question from Emil Björnfot. He's a very famous person
Yeah.
in the Swedish Lorcana community, building decks and stuff like that. And he has sent you guys
Nice.
this question: what card game right now in TCG though should be remade to a completely new TCG? You decide how the game should be played.
Ooh, man. That's a tough one.
A card game.
Yeah.
This is not my.
No, but I'm trying to think, like, if they were to, like, start the whole Magic the Gathering thing over from start. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about really. But if you like start a Magic the Gathering 2.
Well,
I don't know, man.
okay, let's say if you could take a franchise, for example, a video game franchise that doesn't exist as a card game yet, what would that be?
Maybe Clair Obscure, since we're talking about it.
You think
Because
you would?
yeah, because it involves a lot of strategy and a lot of cool artwork and a colorful world and stuff. You can build like a
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool
it's
card game.
already a strategic.
Yeah. That's my
game.
point. That's my point.
Clair Obscure, the board game.
That's probably gonna be out very soon. anyways.
Monopoly.
They're doing a movie of it, so and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna become a card game anyway. So
I would probably
Yeah.
pick
Yeah.
Castlevania as the next TCG game, because I love Castlevania.
oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Really
Yes.
cool to have
That's
Castlevania.
a really good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
To have like vampires against
Finding
vampire
Reckless
hunters, that would be
Yeah.
so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
But guys, now it's your turn. You can ask the next person or persons anything you want, but I want it at least to be in the sphere of gaming, TCG, board games, etc., stuff like that. Ask away anything you want.
I have an idea for this one actually. Since we got the question. Okay,
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about we are how am I gonna put this? The person that's gonna get this question, we're gonna get a USB stick from him, and on this USB stick you had to put one movie, one game, one album, and one card game. Maybe if no, that doesn't work because it's a USB stick. But still, you have to pick one. We found like we found your USB stick, and on this USB stick we found this movie, this album, this game, and instructions how to play this card game. So pick 4 of them. So yeah, does that work?
It works.
Yeah, good.
I love that. That is amazing. Let's see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down here. Jimstrom 85, easy. Mega Man would be a great card game. Oh, that would actually be a pretty cool card game.
Oh yeah, with all the bosses and stuff. Yeah.
Resnor Huve,
And
thank you
they
so
were
much
booting
for the
Mega Man,
follow.
so-
You will be in my heart, remember that. What were you gonna say, Robin?
No, I was just they're gonna reboot Mega Man, so he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back. Don't know for how long though. He'll probably be 2 games and then complete silence for 15 years again. But
Probably.
Maybe we have a Mega Man Legends on the PS1 game or a Mega Man 64 again, and we all know how that went.
I want a remake of the Mega Man Legends game. I think that would be pretty cool, actually.
Could be cool if done like in Metroid Prime style.
Yeah.
Think about
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
With, like,
sure.
First-person shooter.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I do that. Yeah.
Do that
Sure.
too. I bought a king. Robin and Philippa, I just want to say it's been an honor to having you here. This is one of the biggest things that I have been a part of. Probably my most famous guests here
Thank you.
on the interview. I want to thank you so much for taking your time. I love you guys and I love the podcast. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a big deal for us in the gaming community and having a wonderful pod for us to listen to. So I just want to say that.
Thank you very much, and the pleasure has been on our side,
Yes.
definitely, man. It's
This has been great.
yeah, really fun. Really
And
fun
I-
questions
so
also.
much.
Really good
Yes.
show, man.
No worries,
Yes.
no worries. And I would like you to hang tight for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to you after the stream also, because in the meantime, we're gonna say goodbye now to Robin and Philippa. I'm gonna talk to you guys soon. But guys,
Yeah.
say goodbye to Robin and Philippa for now. And thanks
Bye-bye.
to Party Pixlar. Well, guys, there we have it. Jimström85, thank you so much for the follow there also. You will be in my heart. Remember that. Guys, we have been sitting for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours it's been 2 wonderful hours talking with Robin and Philippa. All the questions that you guys have asked, wonderful to hear, wonderful to hear. I will try to make this episode available at YouTube at once, so all of you can watch it in afterhand. There's gonna be the next stream is gonna be on Sunday when we continue the adventure of Kingdom Hearts, guys. We are in the end game. We are gonna find Ansem and we are gonna beat him. But guys, until then, I just want to say you are awesome and stay awesome. And thank you so much for tonight's stream. See you on the next adventure. But bye for now.